Wow, what was that? A cactus? Why, that was so inventive. Wow, I had no idea that was going to be there. That's so cool. Wow, another one. Wow, wow. What was that? A husk? Boy, that must have been really difficult to get in.
Puttin on the Ritz.
Buongiorno amici, ciao a tutti. Sono BC and welcome to another episode on the Diamond Society. I got something kind of special planned for today, and first off, let me say, you gotta tell me if anything sounds different, if anything looks different, if anything is different, because I have gone ahead and made the switch from Fraps to OBS, and I'm not 100% sold on it just yet. Not 100%, so you're gonna have to let me know if it sounds any different. And I've had to, in the meantime, I've had to reset my computer, like everything about it, like Windows and everything, so not sure how it's working out. But anyway, check this out. Oh, 8 diamond blocks for Pandora's Box. Aha! Some time ago, and I also lent, okay, let me tell a couple stories. So I lent this Totem of Undying to Leowen because he was doing a science experiment. We did the Pandora's Box build for silver costs, and he paid us 8 diamond blocks because there was 8 people that were doing it. But I made a 9th box, and I told you guys we'd look kind of behind the scenes as to like what all was going on with Pandora's Box, and maybe you guys didn't even go off and watch other people's episodes, and that's totally cool. That's totally fine. No one's gonna shoot you in the face about it. But so I thought, you know what? Let's do Pandora's Box, even though I know everything about it. Let's do Pandora's Box, and at the same time, we'll take the time to actually like clean it up and recover everything and get our loot out of the deal. And yeah, so Pandora's Box, I provided a shulker box, and inside the shulker box there was a great many things. And the first thing people see is these end crystals, and they're like, "Oh man, I gotta fight a dragon." But in reality, this is just BC being a nice guy, because by giving somebody 4 ender crystals, I am effectively giving them a free pair of elytra. All they got to do is just go do the work, man, fight the dragon. I also gave everybody a mending book just because, again, I'm a pretty nice guy, man. I'm a pretty nice guy. And inside we have the Pandora's Box quest book. So let's check that out. All right, so I was the guest builder. I give a list of things that are inside the chest. Now notice that not everything is listed in the chest, okay? Like, the mending book's not in here. The end crystals are not in here. So this is kind of a hint as to, like, these are important things that maybe you need to consider using. All right, so long story short, Wicker kidnapped Silver, yada, yada, yada. He stole some things from the beacon downstairs in the clock tower here. That's why it's not working anymore, and I have to retrieve the 4 precious gems to get the beacon reactivated. Now, look here. Words are important, my friend. You must gather the raw ore of the 4 precious gems, diamond, emerald, gold, and iron. First, you must gather the raw ore first. All right, how you do it is up to you. So if you have it on hand, if you have to go mining, it doesn't matter. Go back to the Wicker's cave. Use the materials provided in this chest to find the portal. Solve the maze using the raw ore gathered. All right, and then it tells the location of where you got to take it. Once you have returned the 4 gems to the beacon, reactivates, watch the video, blah, blah, blah. Reset the map by pushing the button. Now, I had some spelling errors, okay? We're not going to push the bottom. We're not pushing anybody's bottom. We're not touching anything like that. Where's the other one? Okay, the raw ore of the 4 precious gems. Okay, yep, got it. Yep, escape into the nowhere, the void, the unknown. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, there's all my mistakes. GG's. Thank you, everybody, for letting everybody else know. Good job. All right, so you're going to get your quest prize. All right, hope you enjoy. Awesome. Okay, so when we look inside here, to the trained eye, I see potion ingredients. Immediately see potion ingredients. Now, what do I see? I see a base, I see a blaze rod to make an actual brewing stand. Now, since I think 1.9, maybe 1.10, you have to fuel a brewing stand with the powder from that. So that is for that. We got some ingredients to make fire potion, some night vision. We got 3 bottles. Now, what are we missing? In all of this list, what are we missing? Okay, there was no water provided. You got to have water to brew potion. All right, so the number one thing is water. Now, we have to have the 4 precious gems. We are, let's see. Do I need to do this? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let me grab some of the 4 precious gems because I want to demonstrate how the actual machinery works real quick. And I'll tell you what, let me grab those and I will meet you over at the Emerald Cave. First off, I can't remember who did this, but man, I'll tell you what, my OCD's freaking out about it, guy. I gotta fix. We're just gonna take one of these trees down. Oh god. Oh, I feel so better. All right, so we've got our 3 bottles of water, and now we're ready to go into the cave. All right, so what is different about this? This door is permanently open. This portal has obviously had some destruction to it, and I just placed all the materials laying around, so it's not like anything's been taken or misplaced. And I altered this path so you can indeed walk straight through. What else happened? I built this cage here. This is where silver was inside the video, and look, there's netherwort right here. Now, the one thing I did not provide, and you know what? Oh, yeah, I just got wood to get it, is a workbench. I mean, because don't most people carry a workbench? As I craft another one. So first thing I'm going to do is make a brewing stand. So we got our brewing stand. We got netherwort right here. Plenty for everybody just to take one and replant. Now, I've got 3 glass bottles. Also, this cave, if we look in the way that we're supposed to go, it's very, very dark. Now, the little instructions that I gave everybody off to the side was, do not leave lights behind. I didn't say they couldn't light it up. I just said don't leave lights behind. If you place torches, just recover them so that the next person can enjoy the puzzle as it was meant to be. However, if you wanted to take me literally and not use torches at all, I'm going to brew awkward potions first. Now, if I'm taking BC quite literally, I now have 3 awkward potions, and I don't need all of them to be one thing or the other. So I'm going to take one of these away, and I'm going to go ahead and create 2 fire resistance potions. Why? Because a regular fire resistance potion is 3 minutes. I know that I'm going to go down into this dark hole. Now, had I already gone down here, I would have saw the lava lake, which will be coming up. And I got 1 more glass bottle here. I've got my golden carrot, and I'm going to go ahead and make my night vision potion. Now, while that's brewing, let's go ahead and go down here. I'm going to show you what's going on down here. So it's very, very dark. I would have probably wanted to brew my night vision potion, or I could have just used torches and made sure I removed them. At some point, I'm going to see a glow, and there's lava. Now, the lava is draining into a hole there. It tells me, maybe there's no ground there, right? Maybe it's like seeping down somewhere. So I'm like, oh boy, I got to have fire resistance potion. Now, we just made some, so we know that we're good to go with that. But let's go ahead and head back up here. You know, I never saw anybody throw a pearl up that tunnel. They all wanted to do the little hoppy, jumpy jump. But so be it. All right, so we're going to grab our night vision potion. First thing I'm going to do is drink that, so this dark and scary cave isn't so dark and scary. And knowing that I'm about to come up to some lava, going to go ahead and drink one of those. Now, I need to go this direction, right? Because as the book said, I need to use the ingredients in the chest to get to the portal. Where was that book? While we're burning, let's just check that out. And check it out. I've got low flames. A lot of people had high flames. They complained about not being able to see. You know, I should have had water down here so they could have been put out on fire. Guess what? Check out Zoomavoid, man. He's got a custom texture pack that just allows you to have low flames. It's pretty awesome. All right. Where are we at? Use the materials provided in this chest to find the portal. Ha-ha. Haha! Hence the fire resistance and all that other crap that's inside there. So, the next part was the maze. Now, a lot of people are going to want to know, BC, did you have a deliberate way that I could have got through this maze? Nope. I sure didn't, man. I created this maze using a camera account, and it is in no particular way. So a lot of people say stay to the left, stay to the right. But you know what? The one thing I found is that the more frustrated someone got, the less they followed their own rules. If you watch a lot of people that are trying to go through this maze, they keep saying stay to the left, stay to the left. But they wouldn't. They would miss little side tunnels and other things, and they would kind of veer themselves off, and they wouldn't end up going where they actually were telling themselves to go. Like, for instance, right here, they would have just missed this one and then went that way. So if you're going to have a way to get through something, stick with it, man. Stick with it. Because I think that was one of the big problems that I saw reoccurring over and over and over, was that people just didn't stick with the method. And if you did, you would find the right way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pop this wall right here so we can see what's going on. And in here is a very, very simple machine. And whether it's his design or not, I'm going to give props and shout outs to Howitzer, a member here on the Diamond Society, because I used this design that he had actually built in his bookstore. And I don't know if it's exactly the same. It's slightly different because I think his design uses more storage capacity to provide whatever. But check this out. So in this right here, we have a filter. All right, this is your standard sorting cell. There's nothing new or different or anything about this. This thing has been around forever. So right here in this top thing, we have a standard sorting cell. I used hay bales as my my blocking blocks, because who's going to try and bring hay bales down here? This one is particularly gold, so if I go and I put my emerald ore in here, it's not going to go anywhere because it is permanently locked in there because it has nowhere to go through this sorting cell. Now, if the right item does go through here, again, we get just enough signal to create this redstone to light, which will light this way. And as it does, as this powers this block, it will power this signal that will run up here and create a 1-tick pulse that will fire an item out of this dropper, which is a block of gold, which will just basically pipe itself directly over to where we started. Now, again, that block of gold can't go anywhere because the only things that can filter through are ores of gold, right? Or hay bales. So when we put our gold ore inside here, the system runs and bam, it instantly pops our block of gold. So that is all that. And now I have all this gold ore down here, and I'm going to tear all this stuff out. So that's how these little systems work. Really cool design. If you want, go ahead and take a screenshot of this video at this exact moment so you have this machine concept down. All right, so you've seen one machine, you've seen them all. I'm going to go around to the other 4 and tear them all out, recover all my goods. And yeah, I'll see you back at the portal going out of the nether. All right. So now we're back. We are in the dark because obviously our night vision has worn off, but we have the lava to face again. Now, could I pearl through this? Absolutely. But if we remember going through, it was a very, very shallow angle, so I would need to throw a very, very shallow pearl. However, I'll tell you what, just as insurance, I'm going to fire resist, and I'm going to throw a pearl. Watch, let's see. I think if I throw it this low, like a pro. All right, so yeah, a lot of people tried to throw the pearl through, just threw it at the wrong angle, hit their head, and basically reappeared in the lava. I want to thank whoever wanted to leave me this gold and iron. Very appreciated. Why is there sounds of spiders? Because there is an abandoned mine shaft right in this area, which you would have had the luxury of hearing poisonous cave spiders. Everything was blocked off. Nothing could ever hurt you. It was just there to give like a little bit of a dramatic effect. And look at this. I'm parkouring up this when I was just talking about throwing a pearl. All good, all good. Okay. Let's see. Do I need this brewing stand? I might as well collect it up. And let's see. Don't need bottles. Don't need that bottle. Okay, so we are good to go. Let's head back. Gonna leave all that. And our next objective was to go ahead and place these stones, these precious gems, onto the clock tower base at the beacon. Now, here's the trick. I had to use a creative word, man, and I used the word gems. And I think at first that might have thrown some people off. I think people were thinking redstone and... Hello, can I just... Okay, there's so much fail happening right there. All right, so people were thinking lapis and redstone. It says in the book specifically diamonds, emerald, iron, and ore, or iron and gold. And the reason why is because those are indeed the only items that can trigger a beacon in block form. You cannot trigger a beacon with redstone or lapis lazuli. Now, here's the best part. I love this part, man, and some of you guys, gosh bless you. So the beacon's not working. There is a beacon below here. We made it out of completely out of gold. Originally, this was an entire full beacon, but in order to make this game, this machine, I had to get rid of the bottom 3 layers of the beacon in order to do this. So 3 layers, 2 layers, 9, 7, 5, 3. Okay, so place precious gems, not toss precious gems, place them onto the thing. Now, I don't know what happened. Maybe a creeper blew up down here. I don't know, but at one point, all of these were missing out of the item frames, which I was kind of sad about, but I don't know. Maybe someone tossed them down there, they despawned, and then they needed to use these ones instead of going back through the quest. I don't know, man. It doesn't ultimately matter. So let me put these. Now, does it matter? Does it actually matter where I put these? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. You could have put them anywhere, in any order. However, I have them in this order for a specific reason, and you will see that once we go down below. Now, this one's diamond, and this one is emerald. Now, that creates the top 3x3, 9 blocks of a beacon, and that activates the thing. So we have the most minimal beacon effect going. Resistance, like not resistance 2, just resistance 1. With our beacon going, this is the time when the quest is basically over. They want to watch the machine. The book tells them on the west doorway at the bottom of the west doorway to push the button, right? Here's the button, Pandora's Box. Now, this activates a couple things. One, it's going to activate the game reset, which what I didn't want to do is have people finish this game and put all these gems in place, activate the beacon, and then they have to call me and say, hey, I've got all this here. Could you please come reset the game? Which would mean I'd have to break these blocks and blah, blah, blah. I wanted people to be able to just reset the game on their own, man. Provide a little automation. And to give them their final prize, behind here is a dispenser with a head of a wither skull. And let me tell you what, man. Giving away mending books, shulker's boxes, and wither skulls, dude, I can't even tell you how much time it took me just to gather the supplies. Now, unfortunately, a lot of them shot out here to the side, and that was not the intended result. When I first tested this, it shot right into me, and I think it's because I was standing close like this. Okay? But anyway, a lot of people it shot out to the side, and that's because of this open gap here, because it's not solid. And that has to be that way because of redstone, because there is a torch tower that goes downward to our machine. Now, I just hit it to kind of illustrate, and our machine is reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put another set of blocks here. And this time, I'm just going to use all diamond blocks because it doesn't matter. The game is over. Okay. And I want to show you, okay, the beacon's working again, and I want to show you exactly what is going on down here. Now, I think if I cut right around here, that'll work. I don't want that stuff to despawn. Okay, take that. And I'm going to go down to my machine. Now, you can see these lines of bricks that are all lined up. Ooh, man, we might have actually run out of space if we do this one more time. Nope, we got one more block to go. Okay, so this is how many iterations this game has been played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th one, so 9 is me right now. The 10th was the test. The 10th was the test version. So, and then the iron was the very original, like this is the starter, the very first iteration. So let me go down here and show you what's going on. Now, The blocks that are being pushed are being placed on these pistons that are already extended upwards, and those are being held up by these 4 torches underneath, okay? Once the button is pushed, which the button is coming from this direction right here, this is our torch tower from our button up above, it is going, and it is going to go ahead and activate these torches here with a positive signal, which will negate our torches. It'll turn our torches off. Now, there's a little bit of a comparator clock going on right here for a little bit of fizzle out time, and that's going to cause these pistons to retract. Okay, they're going to come down. At the same time, there's another signal that's going up this way, and it's branching off in 2 different directions. One is going that direction, and one is going this direction. Each one handles 2 sides. Okay. What it's doing is it's doing 2 things. You got 2 lines, one with no delay, one with lots of delay. The one with no delay, once this block comes down, this one is reaching out, grabbing it, and pulling it back. Okay? This one is now, it's on a delay. It's waiting for that motion to happen, for this to grab it, pull it back, and then after that happens as quick as it will, then the delay is over. This one will then just push it, and it'll push this entire line of bricks to get it out of the way. Now and then this one will go back up once that comparator clock is done. What that does is that creates that empty space, okay? Full space, comes down, full space, grabs, pulls it. That's an empty space now, and then it pushes that out of the way so that we're ready for the next game. There's the diamond block that we just set. Diamond blocks all around. Oh, most of it's all blocked. If I come and, let's see. I don't have the material. Oh, I could do this. We'll just create some button. And let's see. I think I could just put the button. We'll just put it right there. All right, so let's see if I can capture this. If I can hit this button and capture it in time. It's going to be tricky. I don't know. Can I see it from here? Yeah, we'll be able to see this emerald thing happen right there. There was some little bit of lag, but basically came down, grabbed it, pushed it out of the way. And now I've got this stack of materials that were all initially put here by me. The only, I guess, exception would be those that had complications during the course of the game and had to go and get more supplies of their very own to contribute to the game. In the end, we did a good deed for the server. We got paid 8 diamond blocks from silver costs, and for everybody that played, which was 8 people, we got a complement of ores, diamond, emerald, iron, and gold. So not a bad little deal, and I think everybody overall in general had a lot of fun, and that's really my goal, man. It wasn't out, I'm not out to make money, definitely not out to be selfish about this. It was just trying to help Silver Costs out. I know everybody on the server thoroughly enjoys his little Pandora's Box. It really has been the talk of the SMP. Everybody looks forward to the new edition. And, just trying to be a team player and help out somebody in need. So that is it for now. And the good thing about already creating this space down here is that we are starting to expand in our Diamond Society membership. We have some exciting announcements coming very soon. And as I've alluded to several times now, man, our mailroom is just too small. It cannot handle the amount of players that are on this server. So we are now going to create another mailroom. So basically the same thing upstairs, but only downstairs. So there's going to be a basement mailroom down here that will be able to contain another 20 players, and that will be pretty cool, man. I would love to see 40 people on the Diamond Society. That would be amazing, awesome, and funky fresh. So, Amici, I'm going to clear this up. I hope you enjoyed this. If you know what, I'll do this too. Let me do this real quick. I'll tell you what, I'm going to just kind of do this. I'm going to do one of these for you. Let's see. I'm going to do that. Take a screenshot. And then what else do you need? Let's go up here and take a picture of this. Okay, so this is where the redstone's coming up. It's going this way, and that should be a good screenshot for you right there too. All right. So maybe that'll help you kind of understand the machine a little bit more, and maybe this is something you want to put in your world. Simple reset. We actually first built this type of machine in plutonium when we used it to put our different colored our beacon blocks inside. So whether we were teleporting to Diamond Society or whether we were teleporting to a different world, that was how we controlled our interdimensional portal. So, yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to see a specific tutorial on this contraption, please let me know, man. That would be totally cool, totally fine. And let me know how this OBS recording sounded. I'm really interested in your feedback because I think it sounds just the same. I don't think anything sounds different, but let me know. Anyway, amici, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Ciao a tutti and aloha. Bye-bye.